Hey, Paul Ecke here, having another conversation with tattoo artist Rory Keating here in San Diego. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Listen, tell me a little bit about your style of tattooing, the tribal style of it.
But I focus on what I call tribal tattooing, which is not necessarily strictly from a tribal culture. Most of what we call tribal tattoos now are, some of them are traditional, and a lot of them are inspired by traditional tribal tattoos.
I see. I was really interested in it when I saw your Aaron, the owner of the shop in LA, and he had books, and they had a book of black tattoo art, and I saw some of your photographs in there, and it really drew my eye to it. Cool. And you're, to me, a fine artist, and I'm trying to bring the art of tattooing into my paintings, which I'm working on a canvas, and you're working on a human canvas. A human canvas, exactly. So tell me a little bit about that.
Well, I think of myself as a fine artist, although, in the West, tattooing kind of has a reputation, or previous reputation, as being not fine art, as being whatever, kind of a little bit seedy or whatever.
Okay.
But probably in the last 20 years, the tattoo community's really been focusing on trying to get tattoo accepted and understood as fine art. And we've had basically what we call the tattoo renaissance. Right. And I'm definitely consider myself a fine artist.
And you're one of the front runners I hear in this, because everywhere I go, people are talking about you and how you tattoo and what you tattoo. One of the guys that I spoke with that you tattooed, that I actually painted, Chad, was fascinating, and he had quite a story, a journey on his body, I felt. Did you, when you painted him, when you inked him,
right.
Did you know his journey?
I didn't. I've known Chad for at least 8 years now, or almost 10. His whole tattoo process took about 8 years, so I've gotten to know him very well. But at the same time, his interaction with me was he had very kind of clear visual goals, and I didn't necessarily know internally what everything is going on. I didn't necessarily know the story. So he'd come along with reference material and napkin sketches and stuff. We'd make this visually work and flow on his body. And then when I contacted him about your show, he showed some interest first. I'm going to get painted by somebody, maybe cool. And then he checked out your website, and he was extremely excited. And
this was the Man Behind Gates.
Behind Gates. And when he saw your paintings and read about what you were working with there, it obviously really spoke to him, and he got really excited. And so I suspect actually that you probably, now that you've painted him, you probably know more of his inner story than I do.
A little bit, yeah. Because for me to paint somebody, I really have to get to know them, because I don't want to do a portrait. So I get to know them, and he told me of his journey, which made it very, very interesting. And what I was known for was the Man Behind Gates, and I put the red gates, which was about restraint, and I started painting the tattoos, and that's what I saw, that he was behind the tattoo in his life, the layers of himself. Hope to see you next week at the Gebert Gallery, November 19th, to look at the paintings of the human canvas.